There is a sixth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as the difference between an auction estimate and a fair market value, and as timeless as a Rolex. It is a middle ground between a potential consignor's wet dream and an appraiser's nightmare. It lies between the pit of man's fears and the sunlight of his knowledge of antiques and collectibles. You've crossed over to the antique zone.
If you'd like to come over and Phoebe will handle your items. So we're going to hear a little bit about this. Well, could you please sit down over there? Oh. Okay. Ooh, the cord. Are you guys on the cord? Okay. All right. So this is Sonia. This is Phoebe.
Hello, Sonia.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, hi.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
So can you tell us what you brought today?
Yes, I have brought a diamond.
Be still, my beating heart. Incredible. And how did you get this diamond?
Well, I was walking on the sidewalk and I tripped and I fell. And when I regained consciousness, I felt something in my head and it was embedded in my skull.
Goodness. Oh, okay. And what do you think this might be worth?
I think it might be priceless.
I think this might be priceless too. My goodness, I haven't seen a diamond this big in ages.
Please use your loop.
Thank you for letting me know. Oh.
Is it internally flawless?
It looks to be internally flawless. Sounds like you know your stones.
Yeah, I find a lot of them on the ground.
The same way?
Yes.
Very interesting. Well, this looks like something that I think might be television worthy.
This is the best day ever.
Yes, I think so too. I don't often see a stone this big, this flawless or beautiful. What do you say we go in the back and maybe have this taped?
That would be awesome.
Wow.
All right. All right. Well, they go in the back. We'll call somebody else up here. Let's see. All right. I don't know if this is their real name. Is someone named Step here? Oh, please come up. Okay. So if you'd like to work with Nigel.
Hi there. What have you brought me today?
I brought you an original copy of the Declaration of Independence.
All right. And how is it you came by this?
My grandfather and I are both relatives of this one Step Hopkins, the best signature on there. And grandfather told me the story of this priceless artifact that you are about to buy for lowball $7 million.
Well, yes, it's a chance this could be authentic. Did you ever see the barcode on the back? Did you ever notice that?
I mean, that's probably on the wrapper though, right?
Well, let's look at it, and just to be sure.
I'm puzzled.
Well, family lore isn't always accurate. Sometimes Grandpa gets it wrong.
I don't know how, but all right.
No, that barcode, Independence Hall Museum. Yes. Have you ever been on 4th and Chestnut?
Not since I was a child.
Well, if you go there, there's a certain store you can go where these are sold. So this is not actually the 200-year-old
So
document.
what are you telling me, like 3 million or what?
Well, let me show you. I can best describe its value like this. This is what I think of your grandfather and his document. There you go. Thanks for coming to the show.
You're welcome.
here. I'm sorry, I'm always in the way.
Do I get a chair?
Nah, if you want. I mean, are you that lazy? It's cool.
So, what have you brought me today?
I brought this vase that my grandmother has given me. It's been passed down from generation to generation, and it's worth so much.
Hmm.
I'd like for you to look at it, please.
Okay. So it's Chinese.
We're from Ethiopia. Are you serious?
Yeah. And around what time date did you say it came into the family?
1803.
1803. Well, see, I have some bad news for you, I'm afraid. 1803. If it was 1803, it wouldn't actually say made in China.
I beg your pardon?
That wouldn't have happened until after World War I.
Get my sword.
Yeah, so when you have a vase like this,
I'm sorry, you're putting it in wrong.
that's all right, because it won't matter. There you go. Thanks for coming down.
Oh, bitch, I was just trying to get you for some motherfucking money. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what, Nigel? Your suit is cheap and them glasses are fake. I never.
I'm dying. How's everybody else doing? All right, now someone's got something extra special this evening. I don't even know his name. He's got a piece of Philadelphia history here. Is that you?
You talking about me?
Yeah, oh yeah, bring
All
it.
right, here we go. Now this, okay, can only be described as like the holy grail of cinematic history, okay? I can't explain. You're going to be enthralled by it, okay? Let me just get started, all right? Here we go. All right, here we go. Now I know it looks like just a common, ordinary Italian hoagie, okay? At first glance, all right? But this Italian hoagie, you ready? Was eaten by the one and only Sylvester Stallone. That's right, you heard me. And there's more, all right? Listen.
Do tell.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Sly ingested this during the making of the first Rocky. Okay? Now, the way that I acquired it was through my late great Uncle Santo. Okay? All right? He just happened to be working craft services, you know, and instead of discarding this item, he had the foresight, the vision, to know that Sly was going to be something. He was going to places. So he took the opportunity to procure it and to preserve it for future generations. That's how I obtained said hoagie.
So
What do you think of that?
when you saw the advertisement for the appraisal day and it said, bring us your pictures and your jewelry and your sculptures, did you see a line that said lunch?
This, look, I don't appreciate that. This is in a totally different category, okay? This is beyond the paintings of dogs.
Okay. Let's just...
Stuff like that.
Okay. And you said was this from Wawa?
I don't know what facility it came from. It's from 1975, okay? So I guess Wawa was still in existence.
It looks like a Wawa. So it's a shame, because it's not from D'Alessandro's on Henry Avenue. Those are the sandwiches that really bring
Yeah,
the money. This looks like a Wawa.
you know, I'm not really impressed. You know, you're the first person to appraisalize this, okay? And I'm getting upset now, okay? You know, like look, I'm telling you, it's from the Rocky movie, okay? It's the only authenticational stuff that I have, okay, is, look, I'm surprised you didn't notice this, being a professional and all, but if you noticed the bite mark here.
Yes, I
You
see
see
that.
the bite mark? Okay.
Yes, that's,
Only Sly's crooked mouth could have made that bite. Okay? If we took this to the Rocky statue right now and put it up to its mouth, it would fit like a puzzle piece. Okay?
so you have what is it, 1976 this sandwich was made?
75. It was 76. Somebody won an Oscar. But yeah, close enough. Go ahead.
I think the best thing you could do with this sandwich, you know, with all that mayonnaise in there, would be to eat it. That would be the most valuable thing you could do for this. You got the wrong brand. It needs to be from D'Alessandro's, maybe Pat's.
Look.
It's not going to go anywhere.
We're going into
If
the
we brought
wrong-
this to the
no.
market today,
No, I
the
refuse-
sandwich market is very down right now.
I refuse your advice, because listen, this is an artifact, okay? Look, it's got the original Brazout, it's got the original provolone, okay? This belongs in the Smithsonian, okay? This should have its own tour, like what are you doing? What are you doing?
Go away! Thanks for coming down.
God, oh my God! Oh my God, I've
No
never,
more sandwiches. No
I've
more
never-
sandwiches today.
You're gonna hear from a lawyer, that's right.
Made it
That's
from
right.
Rambo's.
See Phoebe? No.
Ooh.
Not you. Not a
Goody,
Korean.
goody. Tell me what you brought today.
This is a stainless steel balloon dog. My daddy made it. He was a welder, and he wanted to be a clown. And well, after he retired, he would take his welding stuff, and he would dress up as a clown, and he would go around and he would say, "Hey, little boy, do you want a doggy?" And then he would spend 4.5 hours making him a doggy such as this. Behold, my most prized treasure.
Did you actually see your father weld this dog?
More time than you could ever know.
And did he model this dog after any other dogs that he had seen before?
I'd like to think that it's modeled after Ginger.
Ginger?
Yeah, before the worms. Yeah.
Well, this looks to me like it's by the contemporary sculptor Jeff Koons. Are you familiar with that name?
Yeah, that's my daddy's name.
Well, I should have asked. I never knew he wanted to be a clown.
Yeah. Wait a second. My daddy was an artist.
He is a very well-known and very famous artist whose sculptures come
Hot
in.
damn.
Well, thank you for doing that for me, Zach. This is
Yeah.
such a wonderful find, and I think we need to go back and be filmed with this on TV.
Okay, can I have it back now? It's very important to
Maybe,
me.
maybe. Can I hold it for just a little while, please? I've
please
never
give
held
back
a
to
Jeff
me.
Koons before.
Phoebe, just go.
Okay, but not.
You'll get it back, Zach,
but
don't
not
worry.
before I
I want to get it back.
ring the bell.
Just go back there.
Come on, Zach.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
Isn't that beautiful? All right. So this was going to be our last appraisal of the evening. I asked this guy to come in. It was really important to have him here. He has a really beautiful piece to show us. Alex, are you out there?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you.
This is wonderful.
Let's hear all about it.
Tell me about this vase. mean, it looks very similar to one I saw earlier.
I'm from Ethiopia. And I got this from my mom, who got it from her mom, who got it from Sylvester Stallone in exchange for an Italian sub.
Well,
Can I have it back?
you can have it back, of course. This, I stand corrected, this is not like the vase that we saw earlier. This is a real, authentic Ming Dynasty Chinese bomb. This, thank you, is something. Finally, the Asian market is very hot right now, particularly Chinese things. You're Ethiopian,
Yeah.
maybe not aware of that.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna take this? Are you serious? You know what? You look like the Colonel Sanders in that fucking suit. Are you fucking kidding me? Your neck look like it's about to explode. Are you fucking kidding me? You don't even have lens in them fucking glasses. Ah! The nerve! My people from Wakanda will come for you.
As I was saying, yes, here. Feel safe with it, right? We'll keep it right here. Because this is going to get us on television. You know, this is it. This vase, in today's market, could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And we're going to ring the bell, and we're going to go backstage. How do you like that? We're going to get on television.
I am okay.
I bet you his shit says from China too.
No, it doesn't.
No, I'm
We're
alright.
going to go back here.
Yep, that's from China. It broke like mine.